Good afternoon, Arlington. How are you today? Today we're going to do lots of rolling, lots of spine mobility work in rotations and flexions. No weights today, so if you wish to use a band for stretching purposes, you can do. We're going to add quite a lot of stretching today, so it's going to be pretty much a combination of Pilates and stretch. So enjoy. Work hard as always, and just be very wary of any injuries, maybe aches and pains. Okay, you always just take a level down, or you stop, you join in when you're ready, and then just listen to your body. That's the most important thing. So we're going to start on our backs, tucking our legs in to our chest, and just taking a little hug into that lower back, stretching and just rolling side to side. So I'm holding my right leg with my right hand, my left leg with my left hand, and I'm just wriggling the legs and rolling side to side through that lower back. And just finding that nice little massage into the sacrum. Start to breathe deep through the nose and through the mouth you exhale. Come to the center, slide those thighs a little bit closer in so you just feel the base of your spine lifting off the ground. Shoulders pulled away from the ears, just bend through the elbows and drive your chin up towards your chest, and then lower your head, pushing the knees away. And then fold back in, and then exhale, release, inhale, exhale, 2 more times. Last one. And then exhale, just release. Lower your feet down to the floor. Take your feet and line them up with the outer edges of your mat. You can go a little bit wider if you wish. Your knees are opening the same height, same width as your feet. Relaxing your arms down by your side. We inhale to begin. Exhale, tilt the pelvis and roll yourself up into a bridge. So first of all, we're going to do 10 bottom drops. So my buttocks just drop so they brush the floor. You might not want to go as low as that. 3. Exhale, 4. So we're just waking everything up. 5. Squeeze through the butt. 6. 7. 3 more. 8. Squeeze. 9. Last one. And 10. So from here, we're going to sway the hips side to side. Imagine you're creating a motion through the waves, like a boat through the waves. So we sink the hips again in the middle, and then we push up through that back hip. My left hip is pushing up, and I'm swinging the whole left side up towards the sky. Inhaling, sinking back down. Exhale, right side, lifting the right hip, thighs engaged, and then swaying side to side. Just imagine that kind of drop and that lift to one side, that drop, that lift to one side. So the opposite hip drops as the other one lifts high. And again, lovely mobilization exercise. So as you lift the hip, squeeze that butt cheek. As we drop, release them, and then squeeze that butt cheeks, just working between the two. So we're doing 10, 5 each side. I think I've got 1 more to go each side. 1 more to the left. 1 more to the right. Back into the center, back into your 10 presses, up and down. Now you should be starting to feel that right in the bum cheek. So just breathe, keep going. I'm just going to take my top off. 5 more. Make sure you're exhaling on that power up. And then when you've done your last one, we once again go to that side to side sway. Inhale in, exhale, squeeze. Inhaling, exhale, squeeze. Six. Let's go. 4 more. Last 2. 1 more each side. And back into the middle and lower out of it. Just feel that lovely heaviness through your hips as you let your bottom sink into the floor. I want you to keep your knees wide, lifting your legs up to tabletop and then bringing the big toes together and then lifting the big toes up a little bit higher than your knees. So my positioning is basically a diamond shape running through the legs. The arms are coming wide. You can slide your arms a little bit further down, but I'm just going to take them wide, just have that lovely opening. So we tap the toes down to the corner of the mat. So I'm slightly angled. Inhale through to center, a slight rotation over, and then forward to the other corner of the mat. Inhale, center. So we're tapping down, in, gentle roll, exhale, tap, and in. So just keep thinking, obliques, as you lengthen out and tap to the corner, obliques, and then squeeze deep into the abs. Keep the feet together, keep the knees wide, so we're constantly active through the inner thighs. Keep that connection between your feet, otherwise you won't keep that connection in your inner thigh. And if you wish, you can begin to drop your legs a little bit lower and a little bit further forward, but don't let your back take any strain. I'm going to go 2 more. So 1 more to the front corner, 1 more to the back corner. Come into center, lift those feet a little bit higher, push those knees apart, bring your hands to the side of the head, and we're going to curl up into a crunch, and we're going to reach and reach. Now open those knees as wide as they will go by activating the inner thighs using the feet, and we're twisting shoulder to knee. Elbows just coming up with me. Twisting. Keep opening those knees, physically push those feet together. 8, 7, reach. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Pause in the middle. Pistol grip your fingers. Reach up towards those heels and pulse. Pulse. Now open those knees. Come on. Open, 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 open. They should be screaming now, those little thighs. 8, 9, 10, 10, 9. Reach. 7. Lift the feet a little bit higher. Get further. 3, 2, and 1. And lower your arms overhead. Drop your feet. Let the knees part. Extend through those arms. And then release your hands so they just sink to the ground and just rock side to side, mobilizing those hips. Lovely, lovely mobility stretch, this one. And then find your center. Take a breath. Lift those legs up, slide your hands down the front of the shins or clasp your hands around the foot and just come into an inner thigh stretch. So what you're trying to achieve here is we're trying to get the whole spine compressed to the floor. So push the base of your spine down, pull your shoulders to the floor, push your heels in towards the ground, open those knees. Lovely, again, nice deep stretch. Just keep trying to push that bottom down, keep trying to pull those shoulders back. One more breath. And then just release the legs. Slide your hands up underneath the thighs and roll yourself. Now we're going to do some rolling motion exercises into hamstring stretches. So I'm going to give you 2 options for this. You can make it as hard or as easy as you like. I always encourage you to work to your maximum point, so you decide what works for you. So I'm just going to show you front on to begin with. You can stay where you are. So slide your hands underneath your thighs and just lift yourself up beautifully tall. Find that extension and then release your arms lightly forward. So the rolling motion we're going to do is softly lower down, down. Sorry, extend your legs. Roll down, 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 down. Your arms come overhead. Your legs lift up towards the sky. You then control your legs slowly all the way back down to the floor. Lifting your arms, rolling slowly, slowly, slowly through that spine. Extend, lengthen up through those arms. Look towards those toes, but reach with your arms in line with your shoulders and press forward. 5 reaches. 3, 2, and 1. And roll it back. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly, 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 slowly. Arms swing overhead, legs pop up. Pause, controllably drop those legs down. Now, the options here are, if your back is not quite feeling strong enough, so come and sit into extension, do your hamstring reaches. If your back's not quite strong enough, bend your knees after you've done your extensions forward, roll it down, slowly, 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 and then lift your legs, and then with the bent legs, drop your feet, raise your arms, and then slide your legs as you roll up, lift up tall, and then reach into those 5 press, stretch into the hamstrings. Legs are solid. You're just reaching with a soft spine. When you've done those 5, an option also for you guys, if you can't roll all the way up and you find that you're kicking with emotion, using your legs, or you're kind of jolting yourself up, pause halfway. Pause here, 2 breaths, lift one leg, lift the other leg, pause again, and then roll up, lift up high, reach forward, and 5 presses forward. So what you don't want to be doing is using momentum to get yourself off the floor. That's where you've lost your core control. So you just want to come halfway back, pause, shoulders relax. We'll keep going down to the floor if you wish, legs up to the sky. Lift one leg, lift the other leg, pause for another breath, roll it up, so it should all be going together. Lift tall, reach forward, 5 presses. Now, if you want to make it harder, you raise your arms all the way up. You slowly come down, 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 arms by those ears, a lot more load going on, lifting the legs as the arms drop. Dropping those legs, full extension, the arms come up, we hit the ground, we roll it up. Now you can either keep your arms higher to challenge, 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 and lift tall. So those arms being that little bit higher really challenges your core. You've got to really find your point where you're almost not able to lift, but you find that strength just to allow that give. So let's do 2 more, no matter which one you're doing. So if you're just in the one with your arms forward, stay here. Think about each vertebrae one by one, coming down, 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 down to the floor. Raising those legs, bent or extended. Rolling the legs, dropping the legs back down, lifting the arms, rolling back up. Lift tall, look forward. Let's come on, stretch beyond those toes. Reach those arms. Feel the back of those hamstrings really opening up. So we've got 1 more to do. We're going to do it together. So raise those arms. Arms forward, arms high. Either half roll back or all the way down to the floor. Legs fly up to the sky. Extend through those knees. Legs lower down as we breathe. Bringing the arms back up. Head to chin. Roll it up. Lift. And then reach 5 times. 2. Come on, let's go way beyond the toes. 3. And 4. Now this one, we're all going together. 5. Roll up. Everyone hands on the shoulders. Lift the elbows. Roll halfway back. Pause. Scoop the belly in. So imagine everything's being sucked in. Feel free to grab a cushion behind your lower back if you need to right now. When you're ready, we lift, twist to that elbow to knee. Twist and twist. So feel free to bend the knee if that's better for you. Okay. Squeeze those abs. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause there. Lift those arms higher. Squeeze those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and everyone roll it up. Lift, lift, lift out of your spine. Get the length. Reach your arms. And then come forward and catch your toes. So bend your knees if you can't catch your toes with your legs extended. And then really lengthen, lift up tall through the spine, shoulders back, chest forward, and go deep into that hamstring stretch. So I always like to wriggle my knees one by one. I get more benefit from that. It just eases me into a little bit more. Keep the breath going. Two more breaths. And then pause for one more breath. And then gently just release. Roll up. Lean lightly into your hands and just lift your chest. Now we're going to work into a back extension exercise. Fingers pointing out to the side. That's your strongest wrist position. Bending your knees. And then we're going to lift those hips up into a tabletop. Okay, so your challenge is level 1. Lift one knee in. Lift the other knee in. Lift one knee in. Lift the other knee in. If you're more of a challenge, lift. Hand touches the heel. Hand touches the heel. Lift. 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 Keep those hips high. Now, if you wish, extend one arm, one leg. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure we do opposite arm to leg. 4, lift those hips. 3, 2, and 1. And just drop yourself down. Just make my way behind then. Just lean forward. Let the arms relax. Let the head drop. Take a couple of breaths there. And then roll it yourself up. Good. Extend your legs away. Arms come forward. We sink back halfway. So from here, my fingertips are just lightly touching. We're going to exhale, open out, and my fingertips just brush the floor, back through to center. And then reach out, following my hand back to center. So if you want to make this a little bit harder than just a reaching out, a rotation through the spine on the spot, you can take your arms up higher, okay, and then reach out and lift the arms. And just by taking those arms up higher, that's straight away you've created a longer lever, you've created more work for your abs. You can drop them even lower if you want to ease off. Yeah? Just keep rotating wherever you are. Scoot that belly in tight. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, as I drop my right arm towards you, my left leg lifts up, back to center, and swap. Back to center. It's a little lift, using my lower abs. 6 more. And 3, and 2, and 1, back to the middle, raise those arms and pulse. 10, scoop in. 8, 7, reach. 6, 5, come on, suck it in. And 3, and 2, and 1, lift up, and just lean back. So we're going to bend the knees again, hands pointing out to the side. So we're going to lift those hips up again. Options, just do the knee lifts, again if you wish. Or, in fact, no, we'll all do this together. You can do one leg at a time. We're going to lift up, up, or extend, 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 and 4, and 5. Oops, 6, last 2, 7, and 8. Drop your bottom down, brief break. Take a breath, exhale, lift. Let's go other side. Extend, drop, drop, and 4. Keep strong through those hips. 5, just literally lengthen those arms. 6, Push the floor away. 7, one more. 8, and drop your bottom. Once again, just take a little fold over those legs, take a breath. And then I want you to extend your back leg away, keep this leg bent. Wrap your arm around, take your hand to the base of the spine, take a little twist, just holding your leg in this position. So just turn, 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 look over that back shoulder. Whilst you're here, dorsiflex the foot and slide that hand to catch the outside edge of the foot. So my arm just crossed over the shin, holding on. Now, push the leg away and then keeping that arm strong hold, imagine you're opening out your shoulder blade. So I'm turning and twisting towards you. So I'm twisting away from my extended leg, but I'm pushing my foot against my hand to feel that opening across the shoulder blade. You might want to take your leg a little bit further and then twist it a little bit more. And then just gently release, bending that knee. Lift up tall. And swap over. So first of all, wrap the arm around, lift up and take a rotation around, looking across that back shoulder. After a couple of deep breaths there, you slide the hand to catch the outside edge of the foot and then just take it away and then twist and open out that shoulder blade. Feel free to slide it a little bit further. Just resist the way. Just imagine you're just opening up all across here, trying to separate all those muscles of tension that we carry on a daily basis. Take one more breath. And then gently just ease it off. Good. Slide your bottom forward to your heels and then roll yourself controllably down to the ground, taking your arms wide. Take a breath. So from there, I want you to just rotate over onto your buttocks and let your knees fall just slightly over to the side. Then come up onto the forearms and bring your hand to the side of the head. We're going to just very slowly pull the thighs in, reaching down towards the little toe on that foot. And then as you bring your hand back, extend your legs away, pause. Slowly pull them in, push up into an ab crunch and reach to that little toe again. Then extend your legs down the mat, away from you, bringing your hands back and hold. Bending it. Reach and squeeze. Suck that belly. Come on, pull those thighs close in towards you. And length. And in. And length. Last one. Don't hunch those shoulders up to ears. Just keep your arm on the floor as a base. Okay, and extend away for the last time. And then that's 5 we've done, so we're going to do 5 fast. Let's go. Inhale. 2, 3. Come on, squeeze it. And hold. Now from there, extend your legs up high and hold for 5. Arm high. 3, 2, and 1. Bend. Drop down, open that back arm, hand on that thigh and take a twist. Whew. Long deep breath. Try and drop that back side of rib cage and shoulder blade into the floor, looking towards that back hand. 2 more breaths here. Releasing the arm, lifting those legs slowly up together and dropping down in the middle. Got a little bit wonky and fall off my mat. Oh. Take a breath. Bringing those arms up, just palms facing each other. Lifting those legs up to tabletop. And we're going to shoot away one side at a time. So we're going to lengthen opposite arm to leg, pulling in, squeeze, same side, press, pull in, squeeze, same side, press, pull in, squeeze. So when I pull my thighs in, I'm lifting my bottom and curling into a little ball, and then kicking away, head down, head up. 4 more. 3. Come on. 2. Squeeze. Now hold your last one into a ball, arms forward, pump the arms, go, 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 go. Feel free to stay here, sucking the thighs close in towards your chest, or if you want, kick those legs away. 10, 9, 8, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the arms and drop your feet. Take a gentle bridge just to ease it off. And then slowly lower out the bridge. Take a breath, let your spine settle. Bring your arms up above your shoulders, lift those legs up. When we're ready, inhale. Opposite side. We lengthen away. We squeeze back in, same side again. Just make sure you're doing the opposite to what you were. This won't take long to hurt because we've just been working it. So, lengthen. And if at any point it feels too much on your neck, you can do this just by keeping your neck rested and just pulling in, kicking away, pulling in, thighs in. 4, 3, and 2. Last one, pull it into a crunch, and let's pop the arms. I'm going to keep my thighs tucked in this time because I find it a little bit more of a challenge, pulling my bottom off the floor. Reach the fingers, feel free to extend your legs. 10, 9, 8, come on, power it. Just through those arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, arms down, palms up, knees drop over the other way. Hand on thigh and twist through the body. Now, I want you to stay where you are unless you feel you want to use your camera to do your next exercise. The one we did on the side, on this side, on my right side. I'm now going to do the other side. So if you're comfortable enough just to roll yourself onto your left side, do. Otherwise, I'm going to release my legs, roll up, and then just do a twist rotation and bring myself down onto my other side. So it's up to you what you want to do. This arm is bent on my elbow. And then I'm just leaning slightly into the buttock. Hand is here. So the exercise we're going to do is we reach to the little toe and we kick the legs away as we bring our hand to the side of the head. So I'm just slightly angled on that buttock and curl in. Remember, don't hunch the shoulder, just use it as your lever. You lie back into the shoulder blade. We push up onto the elbows, we reach the little fingers. It's slow, it's controlled. Curl in. Make sure when you're curling those thighs in, use the lower tummy to just grip and pull those thighs further, further, further in. Last one, slow. Hold and pause. Gently pull it in, okay? And let's go for 5, a little bit faster. Breath in. Exhale, 5. And 4. And 3, come on. And 2. Last one, curl it in. Now, kick those legs up high. Lift the arm up, push your chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, back onto your back. Take a breath, take a recovery. Lift those knees in like you did at the beginning, rolling side to side. Drop your legs straight down to the floor. Arms up in front of your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chin. Roll yourself up. Lift up tall. And then just swing your hands to the side of the hips and lift. So I'm just going to turn to face you. From there, bend this knee, sole the foot in the thigh, and then take this leg out wide. So you might want to just turn on your mat so you're lengthwise anyway. It depends what floor you're sitting on. If you're on a hard floor, then you're probably better off having your feet on the mat. If you feel this isn't particularly comfortable on your hip joint or knee joint, then get a cushion and just raise your bottom up higher. It takes a lot of pressure and it helps to get that spine beautifully straight. So we're going to lift up through the arms as we breathe in, turning our bodies towards this leg. And now this is where you might want to use your resistance bands. We're coming forward to catch this leg. Now, you might not all happily catch your leg. If not, bend your knee or use a prop, like I said, a strap, a belt, a t-shirt, a piece of clothing. Wrap it around that foot, slide it away as much as you possibly can. I've got a very grip in that. Then inhale, lift up tall, turning your chest towards that foot. This arm is my more dominant arm. I'm going to bend down and stretch into that hamstring. Keep going a little bit deeper. And then just carefully walk out of it. And as you do, bend that knee in. Slide this arm down on the inside of the leg. Then lift and reach up tall, turning your body into a twist. So I've literally taken my hand to the base of the spine, lift up and lengthen. And then I'm going to slide that leg away, come into a side bend, reach the arm up, and then just stretch down the side of the body. So you might want to keep your leg quite bent. Use that arm as your wedge to turn and twist, and then get a full extension through that arm, reaching the fingertips. Twist, look underneath, push your hips down into the ground, and just feel that wonderful opening through the rib cage. Reach, a couple of more breaths, go, 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 go. And then inhale, raise the arm, exhale, roll it out. Let your spine settle again. So we bring that knee up to bent leg position, slide that leg in, lean into your hands, take that foot across that knee, walk your hands in, walk your bottom towards your heel or your heel towards your bottom. Use your arms to extend your spine. So imagine you're trying to get your back up against the flat wall. Yeah? Pull your head out of your shoulders, open that knee and find that lovely buttock stretch. So you might need to slide your hands further away, that's fine, but then lift your chest and keep that spine straight. A little bit deeper, lift, 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 lift the chest. Open that knee, flex your foot a little bit more, protect the ankle. One more breath. And then slide that leg away. Let that leg slide on top. So now this, my right leg is now like an anchor on the left leg. We lift up. I'm going to walk down my legs and I'm going to catch the left foot. So not the leg that's crossed over, the one underneath. I'm going to get hold of my toes. Or just get hold of the shin, go wherever you can. You might feel that even just leaning is a deep enough stretch for you. And see if you can just pull those feet in and you'll feel right behind that knee. Nasty little stretch, the top of the calf. Just the more you drop down, head and chest down towards that thigh, the more you'll feel this. Just breathe into it. 2 more breaths if you can. And then carefully, when you're ready, just release hold of the foot. Lean back and cross those legs straight away to the other. So take the left leg over your right, lean in. So you might want to just use your hands just to lean forward, and there's your deep stretch. Pull, physically pull your right foot into dorsiflexing the toes, the feet, sorry, so the heels pushed away, the toes are pulled in. If you can grab the foot or the shin, you might want to just go that little bit further. And just, again, a good 3 deep breaths, melting down towards the thighs. What I'm trying to do is really rest my chest down into this top thigh. But my hamstrings not quite allowing me to get that far. 2 more breaths. And then carefully, as I slide out of it, I lean back into my hands. I slide that foot onto the knee. I bend the right foot, so now I'm stretching my left buttock. Sliding the heel in towards my bottom, or heel or bottom towards my heel. Pushing the floor away, shoulders pull back, extending that spine, lifting my chest towards my thighs, but opening this knee. Flexing the foot, finding that buttock stretch on that right side. Just keep breathing, lifting taller and taller and taller. Open, 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 open. Ground your buttocks. So don't let your bottom lift off the floor. Give them 10 more seconds. That's a good 2 deep breaths. And then just carefully slide that leg away. Release that foot, slide the foot under, bring yourself into a cross leg position. And come and sit tall. Oh, we haven't done the other hamstring. So take the leg out, sorry, my mistake, out to the side, sit tall, turn, reach those arms, and we're folding down towards this other leg. So again, bend the knee if you can't reach, clasp through the foot, slide that leg away. So this time, this arm is my dominating arm. We lift up and lengthen, and we exhale, bow down, stretching deep into the hamstring on this side. So make sure you haven't rolled out of your buttocks, stay firmly down. Use that arm, and just as you kind of breathe, it just allows a little bit more give. One last breath, come on, extend that knee. And then just release yourself out of it, bending that leg with you, taking this arm inside. Lean down, turn, side bend, bring your hand here and just twist your body. So we're coming into a side bend. So we slide the leg away, my grippy mat that doesn't slide. We reach the arm up. We twist through the body, we extend this arm overhead, and I'm turning up towards the ceiling. I'm pushing down into this back hip, and then opening out across the rib cage. All those intercostal muscles. It's an area we hold a lot of tension. So the side bends are just so important. It's the first thing we lose in mobility. It's the first thing we need to stretch when we finish an exercise. No matter what you're doing, stretch the sides of your body. Take one more breath. And gently release the arm. Float the body up. Carefully, carefully. This does throw your spine into quite a different position. And then bring that leg in to sit comfortably into cross leg. Oh, I'm glad we forgot. We remember to do that side. Otherwise, you would have gone wonky for the rest of the day. Fingertips to the floor, and just use your arms to sit beautifully tall. Engage that core to hold your body in that position. Gently open the arms, softly with the elbows. We come into a lovely big circle and bring the hands gently down in front of your chest. Thank you very much for tuning into today's Pilates stretch, and see you soon.